Hi guys, welcome to my channel KP Financial and Strategy Review. Myself Praveen Kumar. In today's video, I will be discussing about one of the most important topic which is much needed in the present times, that is financial fraud. We'll discuss in detail, in short summary, what is a financial fraud and how it will happen and how it will occur, and generally what the parties involved into this and why they were involved, and what are the beneficiaries who will be the victims, and what are the causes and the reasons for this, and generally we'll try to give you in short summary. Now if we go the meaning is nothing but, fraud is nothing but voluntarily misstating of required information, voluntarily omitting of required information. This is nothing but either providing of wrong information, or not providing of correct information, or hiding of correct information, omitting of required information. This is called as good as within the definition of a fraud. But here I would like to clarify to you, if it has been done by carelessness or negligent due to lack of experience, lack of expertise, lack of effectiveness, in such cases that is called as a error, not a fraud. But in order to say it is a fraud, further there should be an intent, goal or objective to deceive the other person, to mislead the other person, to influence the decision making of the other person based on these reports. That is called as a financial fraud here. And how it is happen? It will happen by different ways. See, there are different ways to do a fraud, but one of the general common available approach is overstatement of revenue, overstatement of incomes, overstatement of assets than it was deserved to be. In the similar way, understating of expenses, understatement of liabilities than it was supposed to be, by way of either preponement or postponement of recognition, and differing of revenues and expenses, and classifying wrongly capital versus revenue, revenue versus capital, current versus non-current, non-current versus current, and cut-off dates, etc. Means if you see either US GAAP or IFRS or Ind AS or whatever the standards, if the particular standard says revenue should be recognized in the future period due to the particular circumstances of the case, the entity will, rather than recognizing the future period, they will try to recognize the current period only, and thereby boost up the revenue and boost up the profitability. One way. Similarly, the respective accounting standards or principles is you should recognize expenses and liabilities in the current period. They will try to postpone and defer the future accounting period. This is one of the ways, the general ways available. And what they will do, they will try to, based on this deferring and postponement or preponement, they will try to prove that the financial performance and as well as financial position of an entity is very good and very accurate and very clear and sounds good. So based on that, the investors or the creditors or stakeholders, they can take a decision which is in the favor of an entity. Generally they will try to do this. What do you mean? If you see the triangle, this is a self-explanatory triangle. How many frauds has happened in the entire world? Each and every, if you analyze in detail, if you go to the root cause of the each and every fraud, so as a whole, all kind of frauds will be categorized into three broad categories. Number one is pressure, rationalization, and number three is opportunity. One is pressure. Pressure is nothing but there is a motivation to do that, or there is an incentive to commit that fraud. It means that someone is forcing you, either that could be your boss or a senior management or any highest level in the authority or internal externally. So they are trying to motivate you. They are trying to say, if you do this fraud, I will give you promotion. If you do this, I will give you this. If you do this, I will offer this. If you don't do this, I will take that particular action. So this kind of pressure they will try to create. Based on that, it can happen. This person may or may not have a volunteer to do that. They is doing due to that pressure, but the person is pressurizing. It is a voluntary act. And next is rationalization. Rationalization is nothing but justification for the wrong done. See, if an entity, in any entity, if you given a wrong treatment or improper treatment or unfair treatment to any particular person, to any deserving person, in such cases, if the person got personally hurted, some people will be there, they will take a light and they will take a call and they will move on. But there will be certain category of people, they will take very personally and they will be waiting for the chance to take a call. And in such cases, wherever there is a possible for this kind of fraud and error, they can take a hand in that, they can participate in that, and thereafter they will give proper justification that you have done unfair practice to us, so this is the return counter for that. So this kind of approach can possible if you don't treat employees properly in the required time for the desired candidates. And number three is opportunity. Opportunity is nothing but very, very important. There's a knowledge and as well as ability to carry out. This will be certain category of people. They have knowledge of this fraud, but they know there are controls to detect this fraud, but they will try to find the loopholes, and they will try to override that loophole. For example, there are certain best internal controls available in the company, but even then, even though how much of internal controls is available, but always there is an option to override that control by the management. So here management can override that and take a favorable action according to the requirement. So this is what in short summary about this fraud. Stay tuned. I will be posting a series of videos going forward. The next series I will be giving a video on the how to detect these frauds. What are the red flags available to measure this fraud? What are the red flags and indicators available to be alert for this fraud? So we'll discuss in short in the next series. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.